Hey guys, today is Thursday, January the 11th. I hope everybody's doing good, having a good trading week. It's been a little bit more difficult, hadn't been as many trades because of the lack of news except for today here in the US. Welcome to those who are new. If you're first time here, if you would subscribe to my channel, FX Starfleet, one word, I'd appreciate that. Also, once you subscribe, you also have to click on the notify me button, and then YouTube will notify you when I have a new video or go live streaming. That makes it the easiest way to do it. And if you're new here, I don't do day trading. I trade a 1 hour and 4 hour charts, nothing less. So I hope everybody is doing good. Won't be trading tomorrow. I'll just be looking to take off trades tomorrow, not put any on. Because usually it's not a good day to trade on Fridays. So I had trades that was on, I took off already, so there may not be anything to take off except for my CAD yen sell. So we're going to start with the pound dollar, the news, which was happening right there on that candle. There's the arrows for a sell off the news. The risk is too great on these right now. You had to get that little spike up right there, because right now it's trading at 127.12 basically, and the high was 78. That's with the spread, it'd be 70 pips. That risk is too great. You actually need a push up here to be able to put the trade on. So there's nothing to do on the pound dollar on it. The Aussie dollar is still in a buy over here, which is where I want it. So I may get into a buy. What's this low of this arrow candle? Is 66.40, and it's at 56. So that'd be about $18 risk. So I may take this one, the Aussie dollar buy here long. Go ahead and buy it since it's does got a low risk. The pound CAD is making a 1 hour sell. That still has 40 minutes left, so there's nothing to do on that. The pound CAD. Pound yen has made a 1 hour sell. That looks pretty good. Let's see where the yearly pivot is up here. Oh, it's still way on up there, so it's kind of in the middle, just a little bit past the middle. But I am looking for a short opportunity on the pound yen. That high of that candle off the news is 186.15, and we're trading right now at 64.60. So that's 55, almost 60 pip risk. So I need a push up on that to get into the sale. This could run away to the downside. If it does, that's okay. But I need it for a sale to push up into here, low risk trade, then sell. So nothing to do right now on the Euro New Zealand. The Euro New Zealand has made a 1 hour sale. There was one opportunity to get in right there. That would actually be your high. If you're in it, that's your stop loss, the high of that candle, not this one, the high of that one, for a sell opportunity on the Euro New Zealand. Pound New Zealand's got the same picture as the Euro New Zealand. There was your spike up to sell. Let's see where we at as far as the yearly pivot. Looks like it's still got a ways to go. Yes, it does. Way on it there. So nothing to do on the pound New Zealand. Why is that not going? slowly but surely it's getting done. It does need to look bigger. Here we go. New Zealand yen is in a 1 hour sell. There was an opportunity to get in, a second opportunity to get in. Where's the highs? This candle is 90.92 and we're trading at 68. So that's 24 plus the spread, about 30 pips. So that's too great right now to get in. Need a little push up. If it could push up into this candle some, then I'll get in the short, because then it'll be a low risk trade. But I have to wait. If it just runs away, then it's look for something else. This is the Euro Aussie. I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me squeeze this and then scoot over and see where the sell. It hasn't made a sell yet. Let me go to the 4 hour and squeeze it in. Well, this is slow today for some reason. So I remember saying yesterday that this flush, which it pulled up in here but didn't pull up in all the way like that one, but now it has. It's took care of that flush to the downside. I don't see any more, but that one was close. Yeah, that was close. We'll get back to this. Here we go. But it's making a 1 hour sell signal, but it's still got 35 minutes left, so there's nothing to do on the Euro Aussie. The Euro CAD is making a 1 hour sell signal as well. Nothing to do. Euro CAD, nothing to do on it, because it's still got the 35 minutes left in that candle. But we have come off of the yearly pivot. We come back above it, closed above it, come back to it, and now we've pushed up. So this is looking good for a buy. I'm going to look at the 4 hour, the longer term, and that flush has been filled. So let me slide over and see if there's one up higher. Yes, there is. So there's potential up here, up to the end of the 148. It's about 150 from where we're at. So that's looking good for a buy, even though the sell signal has showed up on the 1 hour. So it could be just a short-term retracement before going higher. So I'm going to look for a buy on the Euro CAD 1 hour. The pound Aussie is making a 1 hour sell signal. It's still got 33 minutes left, so there's nothing to do on it. I think it's got just a little bit higher to go. That's what it looks like to me. There's the 4 hour fit. There's the flush somewhere right in here. About, let's see, about 30-35 pips from where it's trading right now would be a good sell opportunity on the pound Aussie. So I don't think that one's there just yet. The CAD yen is the one that I'm in, the sell. It went up to this resistance. Here's the 4 hour. It's a CAD yen, and the 4 hours got an hour and 32 minutes still left, and it's making a sell signal. But I'm looking for a push back down into here on the CAD yen before a turnaround. So, but I got in on the high of this candle 94. At 26. 30 is my max. 26. But I did a half a position. I didn't do a full position, so if I lose out on this trade, it'll only be $13 if I lose. Because I wanted to be able to come back up into here, make it even lower, and then put the sell on. Now that greatly reduces my risk. And that's on the CAD yen. The euro yen has made a 1 hour sell signal. This is looking pretty good. This is yearly. That line right there is a yearly resistance for this year. Not for last year, it's for this year. And see how we're kind of stalling here. Got up closed above it, swinging around, closed above it. So I'm looking for a sell on the euro yen here to the downside. Plus it's got divergence. You see there's the high. We made a higher high but made a much lower low. On the euro yen, the 4 hour is making a 4 hour sell signal. Got an hour and a half left in it. That's the yearly pivot. It's struggling right there. So that's going to be resistance, major resistance. These pivot numbers are major resistance. That's why I'm looking for a sell here on the euro yen and the CAD yen and the pound yen and more than likely the Aussie yen. Yes, it already has sold off. There was your opportunities right there, those two candles. Now it's too far away to get in. Looking for a push down somewhere into here, and it could turn back up and hopefully give us that opportunity to go short on the Aussie yen. So I'm not in that one. Missed it. This video will be recorded to be posted in about 20-25 minutes. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to go to my video today or yesterday and put in the underneath the video comment section with your question or comment. I'll get back to you as quick as I can, which is usually pretty quick. And for those of you that are new here, again, I don't do day trading. I do swing trading, what's called swing trading on the Forex currencies. I use 1 and 4 hour charts. Don't use 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, or 30 minute. Because the majority of the traders, I've heard other people say that 99% of traders that trade that way lose or blow their accounts, or both. But from what the brokerage houses, they say it's more like closer to 93%. So I was in that 93% years and years ago and blew 2 separate accounts and said I got to change my way of trading. And when I found this swing trading, started looking at all the patterns, looking at charts constantly. I print these charts off every single day, and I've heard people they've actually sent me comments and saying that's very expensive to do because the ink uses a lot of ink, and then plus if you don't have a printer, then you got to buy a printer on top of that. And I go, yes, but if you're going to do this as a business, trading as a business, then you got to spend money in it, just like businesses do. But you're able to write off on your taxes once you become a business or LLC. Then you get to write off a certain amount of what you spend on it, use of your vehicle, stuff like that. So you have to treat it as a business. But most traders that's in the 93 percentile, they want the action. They figure they've got to trade every single day, 15, 20 times a day to be able to make so much money per day, so they can retire early or pay off stuff quickly, and that's going to backfire on them. So I would strongly suggest us doing what I do, swing trading. You don't have to trade the same way I do. You can trade swing trading and find your own way in that. Because my whole prerogative is is that if you're in here and you are wanting to learn, I'm willing to teach free of charge, give up my time, so that you can get to the point where you can trade on your own and you don't need me anymore. So hopefully that's going to be able to happen. But as of right now, most come in and out of this room because they want more action, because it's just like what I talked about. I'm looking for the ones who are wanting to be better than the 93%. And as of right now, there's not many. So, which is kind of sad, but that's why it continues to grow, that, you know, that 93% that loses their money or blows their account, and then, you know, once they do that, then they kind of give up hope. Maybe that's not for them when you're just trading the wrong way. So just learn to trade the right way, and it's going to take baby steps. And it'll take a little while. So you got to be patient. You have to be patient, just like trading in this swing trading, the way I do it. Here's the example of what and how I trade when my arrows show up, which they don't show up all the time, as you can tell. But when they do show up, I have to look for a trade. I see how it started running off. This is on a 1 hour. Started running away. Your average trader Joe, which is the one that's in the 93 percentile that lose, say, oh, it's going up, I got to get in. And yeah, they may make 8 to 10, 12 pips, but why would you give that up when you can get this big move right here? Get in with a low risk trade where you're risking about $8, $10, and you make about, you know, 150 or more. Yes, you have to wait to get paid, but that's why swing trading is about waiting for the right trade. And when you're patient, your reward is that you get paid. So only you can decide how you want to be able to trade. I know how I'm trading. I'm not going back to the 1, 3, and 5 minute and 15-minute charts anymore. So enough of that. I have another video tomorrow. And I hope everybody has a good night. If you're in trades, please move your stops. If you've been able to get out of, you know, half your position, which is what I do, but you don't have to do that. It's whatever is going to make you feel comfortable when you put the trade on. That could be an eighth, a fourth, a third, or 3/4 of your trade. So that's up to you. Everybody's different. So it's just how you feel comfortable about where you want to take it off at. Because remember, if the trade works like it's supposed to, your second half of your position will make more than your first half of your position. So, like I said, this video is being recorded to be posted in about 20-25 minutes, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.